Hello teachers, in this video I am going to tell you the working of Google Forms and that how it helps you in taking assessment and revision test of students. So first of all, go to the Play Store of your phone, search for the app Forms app and install it. Teachers, basically Forms app works with the email ID which is already configured in your phone, that is Gmail ID. So obviously you need an email ID for this. Okay, you open it, tap on this right arrow, again on right arrow, then on right. Now here please make sure you have to tap on cancel. Once you tap on the cancel, it will show you the screen of option of Google Forms and Survey Hertz. टीचर्स अगर आप उस टाइम कैंसिल पे टैप नहीं करेंगे तो वो ऑटोमेटिकली सर्वे हर्ट्स के फॉर्म ओपन करेगा. It will not go to the Google form. So you have to press on cancel first, then system will show you this screen. You have to tap on Google Forms, then again he will show you the email IDs which is already on your system. Suppose maybe there are one email IDs and maybe there are more than one email IDs, like I have more than one. So with whatever you want to do, you have to select the email ID which is on your phone. Suppose I am selecting this, then I press OK. Now he is fetching forms. I have tried these forms, so he is showing that I have created these forms already. And see, it will be look like this. Suppose you created 4 forms, till the time you deleted it will be showing on your screen. I have created this form, social science class 6. I have received 32 responses, means 32 students responded on it, because this form has been circulated to students as well. So 32 students responded on it. All other forms are not yet circulated, so there are only 1 response, 2 response and 1 response. So first of all, I will tell you how you create the form. You tap on this plus button and then tap on the create blank form on the bottom of your screen. First of all, you should give the title of the form. Here we can give the title of the form with class and subject name. Suppose English. Here I can give the description like assessment paper and anything else. Either I am giving the description sample paper. You can give any description as per your suitability. Then you tap on the plus button. Okay, first question from students should be always what is your name, because when student responds is automatically come from the email ID which is configured in their form, and that can be their father's, mother's and anyone IDs. So this question is very much compulsory. First we can write enter your name, and we have to make this question a compulsory question so that without answering it student can't submit their form. So here we have to tap the required button. Then if you want to add more question, then again go to plus, then we can add the questions like multiple choice. We add the multiple choice question. We suppose this question is MCQ 1. From here we can add the option 1, option 2, option 3, whatever we want to type. Then also we can make this question as a required as well or not, whatever we want to be. Suppose we make it a compulsory question. Similarly, we add more questions. Suppose MCQ 2, and then add option 1, 2. Then we have to add the options here. After that, once we complete with our question paper, we can submit it. But before submitting it, I am going to tell you the setting options. In these options, system will going to tell you 4 available options where you have to tick this question. limit to one response. In this question, one student submit the question paper, he will not able to edit it. Otherwise, on submission, like he can, on submission paper will be submitted, but system will give him a link. You want to like again submit the paper, then he can again open the paper and again submit. So sometimes if students like by mistake submit 2 or 3 papers, so you have to check this option by limit to one response, then submit. Others you do not need to check, it should remain unchecked, then submit. Okay, now he is creating form. Okay, once he created the form, he will give you a link. You can go to the view form by looking into form. It's view form, you open it and you will able to see it will be looking like this to the students. Subject name, sample paper, and they will enter the name and like this. Suppose I don't want to view form, then I can copy the link and send to the student. But the best part is he is going a WhatsApp link for you, so you WhatsApp and you can send this form to anybody from WhatsApp. So ठीक है, then I will tell you how students works with this form. When form will be like this to students, I will like Ritu, then suppose I chooses this option, then I submit. When I press on submit, your response has been recorded. It should be like this to the students. So we can also ask the students to take a screenshot and send to your teacher. Okay, then again when you open the Google again app forms of your phone, after this when you open the form apps of your phone, then again you go to the Google form. The paper which we created should be seen in our list. I have created 8th English. I have responded also. It is showing a one response. So you press on 8th English, it is showing you like this. You can edit the form again, but you do not want that. You see the responses. We tap on the view responses. As we tap on the view responses, it is going your 3 options on the bottom: summary, individual and export. First you go to the individual. It is going to show you like this. Once you scroll it towards the left, it will show you Ritu has responded the paper. MCQ ka she has responded second option, she has chosen answer second, and for MCQ2 she has chosen answer 3. So this is your report. Suppose your 32 students responded, so it will be showing like this. Suppose if I am talking about this paper on which 32 students responded, it is like this. I go to the paper, then I go to the responses. Okay, then go to the individual. Ignore summary options because it will not be useful for us anyway. It is actually helpful in taking surveys, but not useful for us. This is individual report of students. First of all, serial number 32, this is showing the time in which we student responded. None of the student used email ID in the written form because we didn't ask. Here they write the enter their full name. This student enter A, so like we can't check that obviously. These are the questions. These are on the first row. You will able to see the questions which we asked, and after that you will able to see the answers which student responded. So it will be looking like this. It will show you the whole report, and if you touch on any of the serial number, any of the student, it opens for you and you can see the detailed question paper. Then you can share these answers to anyone, like you share as a text or share as an image. Suppose you share as a text share on the WhatsApp, just again then you can share that also. Okay, and you can export it. When you click on export, it allows for permission, then you can export it in PDF as well. Okay, so you can't use PDF right now, you can export as a Google Sheet. He is opening data for us. He again need email ID. Yeah, this is the data. From here you can, and this can be shared to anyone, that this student, these are the old questions which we asked these much questions. Okay, so in this way student responded. So you need to check like this. This is the procedure how you take the paper. Now the main thing is, we have management have decided that on the final assessment day, suppose we have assessment of first class subject English on 10th of August. So principal ma'am will send you the link which you have to share with the students, and they will respond on that. Once the paper will be over, ma'am will share a separate email ID and password with you, on which you will able to see the responses of the students, and you need to check the paper. Now the main thing is how you open the email ID and password. When you open the forms, when you open this forms app, tap on these three lines which is available on the left corner of your phone. Then you have to tap on the arrow which is on right side of your email ID. It will show you the email ID. Now here what you can do, you can go to the add account, because that account means that email ID will be new for you. So you go to the add account, press OK, then it will take you this way. You can add new email ID. Which ma'am will provide you. Okay, so this email ID is available with me. Let me show you another email ID. Okay. So suppose I try this email ID, I press on next, then he will ask for the password. I will enter the password which obviously ma'am will provide you. Just a second. I agree, tap on I agree. You do not need to save it, then no thanks. Okay, so it will be like this, because it is a new email ID, it is not showing any form, but obviously the link which ma'am will send you for sending to the students is from this email ID. So when student respond, it will be showing here to you only. So you can check, you can open your form and you can check the responses in the way I have told you. And for revision test, you have followed the procedure which I have told you by using your own email ID. Hope this helps you out. You can call me anytime if you still face any problem, but please use this app, ma'am. Obviously you can browse the Google form and use that only, but that can be a tricky one, because I do not find it so user friendly. That is why I am using this app. It is user friendly, so please do use it if you want to, and thank you.